Welcome to your online classroom. Today's topic is about repositories of historical sources. If this is your first time watching this video and you find it helpful and valuable, please consider subscribing to get more educational content. Don't forget to click the bell icon to get notified of new uploads. Let's get it on with today's topic. Ever wondered where historians store important documents and data that is a relevant historical source? They store it in a place we call repositories. This is a centralized place to store and maintain data, documents, artifacts, and other historical finds. A repository is a service, venue, or place operated by research organizations, where research materials are stored, managed, and made accessible. Storing historical sources in historical repositories and warehouses is highly encouraged and is part of the preservation portion of the historical source. A repository is any place where records are stored for safekeeping. There are several types of repositories for historical sources. There are digital repositories that can be accessed online. A digital repository is a collection of online resources. There are two primary types of digital repositories: institutional and disciplinary. Institutional repositories are collections of institution-specific resources. For example, repositories owned by the following institutions: the Asia-Pacific Research Center, the Ateneo de Manila University Historical Collection, the De La Salle University Archives. A disciplinary repository, or a subject repository, on the other hand, is an online archive containing works or data associated with the works of scholars in a particular subject area. Examples are any open access directory. Other repositories are libraries, which are intended for public use for research and leisure, and, usually, allow items to be checked out with a library card. An archive is also a type of repository that focuses mainly on non-current primary records or those created at the time the related event occurred. In addition, an archive usually does not allow materials to be checked out. An archive's main goal is to do just that: to archive. It is important to note that a repository is a library, archive, or some other place, could be digital, where records are stored, but a repository may or may not allow checking out of materials. Specific repositories like a library are intended for public access of materials, and an archive preserves primary source materials, with limited access to records. In the Philippines, we have the following repositories: digital repositories from large universities, libraries like the National Library, other public libraries, and institutional libraries. We also have the National Archive and the National Historical Commission, which is responsible for the conservation and preservation of the country's historical legacies. It restores and preserves relics and memorabilia of heroes and other renowned Filipinos. It also includes the restoration and preservation of historical sites. I hope this discussion filled you in with the knowledge you need to understand the topic. If you find this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends or classmates. Don't forget to subscribe to get the next lesson. Thank you for watching and see you on the next topic.